humans, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I am going to be talking you through my top 5 skincare brands, ones that I find have really effective ingredients that have worked really well on my skin. Most of these are actually relatively affordable in terms of their price points. A couple of higher end options in there, but for me I like to mix it up between, and it's not even like really high end, it's like mid-tier rather than like properly expensive. But I'll dive straight into it and I'll go for the one that I have the most products for, which is The Ordinary. No surprise if you've been here for any length of time on my channel. So The Ordinary was a brand that I discovered about 2 years ago and immediately fell in love with their kind of no bullshit, no nonsense approach to skincare. Everything's really clinical. It all comes in like glass bottles with like droppers or like glass containers. The only issue that I have with the brand, which is something I have seen kind of online, is that if you are completely new to skincare and you have no idea what any of the ingredients are, they're not exactly the most helpful in terms of like telling you what the individual products do. And a lot of their products, it's very targeted treatments. You don't get a lot of combination products. The sister brand Neod, however, which is under the Deciem umbrella, or I think it's Hylamide as well, they do a lot of combination products. They just come at a higher price point. So some of my ride or die products from The Ordinary, obviously got to be talking about the niacinamide and zinc solution. Single-handedly transformed my skin, absolutely fabulous products. They started doing this in a 60ml value size now, which I'm so thankful for. Only issue with this product is that it can foam if you don't apply it correctly or apply too much, but not a problem for me because I've been using it for that long. We have the AHA BHA peeling solution, the one that looks like kind of vampire blood. Really great kind of flash brightening treatment. Use it once a week for no more than 10 minutes, otherwise your skin will not thank you. Thin layer across your face, wash it off, and in a couple of days you will have the most glowing skin that you have ever had in your life. And then a couple of more kind of supplementary products. I have the salicylic acid 2% mask. So if I have been having like a really bad time on my period, or I've had like a really bad reaction to a product and I've broken out quite a lot, this is my saving grace. So the BHAs get deeper into the pores. So salicylic acid is a BHA, whereas something like a glycolic or a lactic acid is an AHA. Basically the difference between the two is that the BHA gets deeper into the pores and cleans out more of the crap deeper into the pores, which is why you often see it at a lower strength versus the AHA. This I use as like a targeted quick flash treatment for when I have basically broken out over my entire face. Very important you don't apply this on wet skin, very important that it is on dry skin. Apply it all over my face. I leave it on for 5 minutes, no more. You can leave it on for 10, I leave it on for 5 minutes and then I wash it off, and I find that within a couple of days my breakouts have completely gone. And then finally I have the alpha arbutin and hyaluronic acid, which is actually kind of like a safer, more natural equivalent of hydroquinone. Hydroquinone is used as like a dark spot kind of pigmentation corrector. It's actually banned here in the EU and the UK. This is like a safer, more natural version of it. So I use this to target like my acne scarring or any kind of blemish spots that I may have, and I find it to be really effective at removing those marks. On a similar kind of wavelength, but at a slightly cheaper price point, we have the Boots ingredients line. For me, this is, I don't prefer the formulations as much. It has a very same clinical appearance, same as The Ordinary and the Inky List. I haven't tried any Inky List products. I will do eventually though. But for me, the reason that I really rate this skincare brand is because it's slightly more readily available than The Ordinary, and the packaging for me, while obviously it's fully recyclable with the glass, it's less convenient for traveling. You can still recycle the majority of this packaging from Boots ingredients. So my kind of ride or die products for them, so this is their glycolic acid toner, very similar to Pixie Glow Tonic or the one from The Ordinary. Apply it onto a cotton pad, smooth it across your face, and basically it dissolves the dead skin that's on your face and is a lot more gentle than a traditional exfoliant, so therefore you can use it more often. Good for oily skin girls. I then have the hyaluronic acid serum and the vitamin C serum. Both of these I use pretty much daily. Vitamin C I use in the morning, and the hyaluronic acid I use twice a day. This is like my skincare product discovery of 2020. I had a really bad reaction to a product in March and I started using a hyaluronic acid serum because my skin was really dry and irritated, and within 2 days my skin was back to being completely normal, and I've implemented this in my routine ever since. for me, when I'm going to the gym and I'm having to do like my skincare routine or having a shower at the gym, I find that I don't want to be carrying as many products, so I always carry the Boots Hyaluronic Acid Moisturiser. The reason that I don't use this on a day-to-day basis is because I prefer my moisturiser to have a bit of SPF in it, and obviously I don't have that with this. So whereas normally I would apply my hyaluronic acid serum and then a moisturiser with the SPF, I'm applying a hyaluronic acid moisturiser and then I'm normally applying like a foundation that's got SPF in it. It's not giving me as much protection, but still does the job. A slightly newer brand to me, but one that I have completely fallen in love with actually, is Origins. I had never really tried anything from them, and then I got a gift set from Boots that was on sale, and I tried their Ginseng Ultra Hydrating Energy Booster Cream, and it is possibly the nicest moisturiser that I have ever put on my face that doesn't have an SPF in it. Daniel loves this as well because it smells exactly like a Terry's Chocolate Orange, and it's brilliant. Really good at brightening the skin, making you feel more awake. I use it in the morning, absolutely fabulous. Their spot treatment is one of the best spot treatments that I have ever used, ever. You kind of just like a thickish kind of liquid, put it onto like a Q-tip, and you just kind of dot it onto your spots. They're gone by the next morning. I don't know how it works, like witchcraft. And then we have the Origins Clear Improvement Active Charcoal Mask to Clear Pores. This is possibly one of the gentlest charcoal masks that I have ever used. This is possibly one of the most gentle charcoal masks that I have ever used. I almost feel like it shouldn't be doing the stuff that it does because of how gentle it is on my skin. I just apply like a thickish layer across my face and it just draws out all the crap from my pores, but it doesn't feel like, it doesn't irritate my skin, it doesn't dry it out, it doesn't, I don't know how it works, it's just witchcraft, honestly, I have no idea. I really, really love Origins products. I've been incorporating them a lot more into my skincare routine. I know they are a bit more expensive than some of the other brands that I'm going to be talking about today, but for me, you do pay for a slightly better formulation of their products. Moving back towards the budget end, actually a skincare brand that I really, really rate, and I don't see a lot of people speaking about it, is actually Soap & Glory. They make my favourite face wash that I've ever tried ever. This is the vitamin C facial wash. This is one that I've had for about a year and I'm still working my way through it. It takes forever because you only need the tiniest amount. So this one's got vitamin C in it, yuzu fruit extract, and little tiny kind of bursty beads in it. So it does a really good job of like waking you up and brightening your skin in the morning. Really gives you a great base for makeup. It doesn't strip my skin too much. It's still hydrating at the same time. Absolutely brilliant. Then I have their Puffy Eye Attack Turbo Boost Hydra Gel. This is like my eye cream that I've been using every day and I've making quite a dent in it. I really do like it. Again, discovered it at the same time as the Boots Hyaluronic Acid Serum because I tend to get eczema around my eyes. It's the place where I show the most irritation to a product, and for me this just calms the whole area down, injects a load of moisture and makes sure that it almost prevents the eczema from coming back. And actually an SPF that I have been wearing pretty much every day is the Make Yourself Youthful Sun Shield Superfluid SPF 50. It's got a cool little metal ball in it that shakes everything up, and it's got a slight peachy tint to it, so it brightens your skin without you actually having any makeup on. It's a really handy 30ml travel friendly. It's got like a little pory dropper thing. It's very similar in packaging to the Benefit Hello Happy foundation actually. I just think it's absolutely fabulous, and in terms of price point, I think Soap & Glory have priced themselves really well within the drugstore. They're kind of like £8 to £12 for the majority of their products, and I find them all to be really effective. And then finally, in terms of my favourite skincare brands, is one that currently I only own 2 products from, but not even 6 months ago the majority of my skincare routine was made up of this brand, and that is Clinique. I only have 2 products to show you today, which is the Miniature Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm that I received in I think it was Boots Best in Beauty box, but I'm not certain. This is one of the best makeup removal balms that I have ever tried. For me, it's only pipped to the post by the No. 7 cleansing balm on price. That's it. This has no fragrance to it. Really gentle, really, really effective, cannot fault it. And then I have the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturising Gel. This is a combination to oily skin. They do loads of different variants of their moisturisers. They come in massive 100ml pump top tubs. You can add actives in them to do whatever you would like them to do. They are a little bit more expensive, but they are very, very clinical in terms of their formulations and the way they market their products. So it's like very much like The Ordinary. It's like a no bullshit sense to skincare, which is something that I really appreciate. For me, I think the formulations are fantastic. I like the fact that they don't really do fragrances or any sort of added crap that you don't need. And I find all their products to be really, really, really effective. So yeah, that's my top 5 skincare brands. Let me know in the comments down below what your favourite skincare brand is. If you've got any of the same products that I love, or if there's any products from these brands that you've tried that I haven't and that you think I should give a go. Hit the subscribe button down below. Don't forget to turn the notification bell so you don't miss any of my future uploads, and give this video a big thumbs up so more people can find it. And other than that, I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.